I'm going to comment on recommendation 4 on behalf of the CSM on enhanced knowledge, education, and skills. We think that guaranteeing the right to free and quality education for all youth is the entry point for enabling their identity and agency, both individual and collective. But 4.4.8, we ask you to change ensuring universal access into realizing the right to free, quality, and culturally specific education in both rural and urban areas. When it comes to the proposal of extending curricula, we ask you to include not only their development, but their reform, so that in primary and secondary schools, agriculture is tackled in connection to other subjects to make the students aware of the role that food production has on the environment, economy, culture, and vice versa. While for university curricula, we ask that agroecology... Sorry, there is divergence from... Okay, thank you. While for university curricula, we ask that agroecology and food policy and processes are included as key subjects. Regarding training, we urge you to include farmer in the list of employment opportunities presented in point 4.c. One of the major problems that our societies are facing is in fact the loss of farmers, especially small and medium scale ones. We don't need to create new job input systems. We need more farmers. At the same time, however, we ask you to avoid over-entrepreneurial framing and language, where agriculture is merely conceived as a job in the formal sense, and acknowledge that for many people in the world, including youth, farming is a way to sustain one's livelihood. Finally, as already introduced by the EU representative, we ask you to extend point 4.c to include the promotion of informal forms of training, such as peasant schools and peasant-to-peasant trainings, as they still represent the knowledge basis of family farming worldwide and the survival of locally specific knowledge. And finally, on research, we face a huge disproportion in the way research funding is allocated. The larger percentage of the money is used to develop high-tech agriculture, capital-led digitalization, and new GMOs, approaches which are now worryingly labeled as sustainable and green. This means supporting the type of extractive agriculture which caused much of the ecological and social crisis. For point 4.d, we ask you to include the redirection of funding from industrial agriculture to youth-led agroecology and other kinds of small-scale and family farming, including peasant and indigenous farming. As already mentioned, these approaches have been feeding people for thousands of years, and they can continue to do so as long as resources are used to formally prove that they can do it. And with this, I conclude and I thank you.